What is up, guys? It's CGA with another video, and this video is basically talking about 5 ways you can improve your gameplay in ranked, casual, whatever you want to use it on. And some of these things work for PC, but mainly Xbox One and PlayStation, basically console. So if you want to start off by being good at the game, always on any game, try to attempt changing your sensitivity one at a time. If you want to like change your vertical sensitivity, change that, but don't change the other one. Don't change your horizontal. And then when you're done changing that one, like until you have that certain level that you'd want, you're good. If you want to change your other one to horizontal, I'd suggest having it at 80 and your vertical should probably be at 15. So it's easier to control the recoil on your guns. And if you don't have it like that, it may be harder for you to control recoil on your guns, because the recoil is kind of high, and if you're trying to control the recoil really well, you may notice it's a bit hard. This clip I'm showing you right now is an example of controlling your recoil. And the next one, this one, it's basically showing you the concept of using vertical grip and angle grip. Here's the main part. I'm using angle grip right now. Look how my aim goes. You notice how my aim goes up a bit? That tends to happen when you have angle grip. If you're using vertical grip, your aim is a lot better. Just because someone looks good using vertical grip, angle grip, doesn't mean they're good. If you're using angle grip, like in this clip's about to show you about vertical grip. And you always want an ADS if you're running in objectives or anything like that, or walking down hallways. Always have utilize your devices like your claymores. And control your recoil like that, at least good enough to kill someone with that much space to shoot at. And here's another thing that you should do. Here's an example of not controlling your recoil and doing a few dumb things. First off, you shouldn't run with dock. Second off, you're using suppressor. Third off, you should always ADS no matter where you're walking. There's a lot of people play weird. And here's the third step about flanking. Flanking doesn't always tend to go your way. Sometimes flanking can be really hard, like you sometimes fail. Here's a spot to use. You break by the stool right there, right under me. And there's this wall where it holds all the tools. You break that, and you could jump on there, wait for anyone to hop in there. No one really expects it. Most of the time, it works. Here's an example right here on flanks that work, that are actually good. Now look, I'm gonna break this door right here, and once it's broken, see that plant on the right? You could throw an L-mine in it, and it could be invisible. And once it goes off, you run out and then start shooting a bunch of enemies, whoever's there. I'd strongly suggest LS shotgun, because it's better to take out a bunch of enemies with that gun. Because if there could have been like 3 people there, it would have been a lot easier, and it would have been faster, because that spot behind me by ruins could have got you killed. Here's another strat for something like Valkyrie cameras, that it holds 3 angles and it's invisible to enemies if they're looking over there. So that's helpful. And there's one over there by that spaceship over there. You could throw one on the white fire thing. I'll show that in my next video. And that right there, that is for headset based wise. Look, when you're sitting right here, no one could really kill you. And right there, when you hear someone take a step, you run out and throw a nitro cell. Sometimes it doesn't work. You could throw the Valkyrie camera under that long line of the roof, and once you throw the Valkyrie camera there, you can see them. If you see them go like a quarter of the way up the stairs, that is when you run out and throw the nitro cell out. If you don't throw it out at that time, that can get you killed. And you could also get your teammates a better chance of winning the game. And the pistol I'd suggest to use would be the Deagle, but that's only for people that have played the game for at least a good year and have the sensitivity I said earlier in the video. And here's the other part. You should always have good teammates, because if they don't know how to dock you or anything like that, and you're trying to, I'm talking about rank wise. If you don't have a good team for that you don't trust with your rank, don't play with that team. I understand if it's your friend, but that depends if you want to keep your rank. If you're playing rank just for fun, then you should just play with your friends that aren't good. And here's another reason why I think the Deagle is good. Its damage, it's about, I believe, 71. And that damage could actually do a lot to save your, like, KD and all that. Because if you're putting a lot of damage into the enemy, they don't have, like, if you could hit your shots with that type of gun, like a pistol with high damage like that, you could get a lot of advantages to win the game. And I'd suggest the Kratos a lot more. That's actually my main for Alibi and Maestro, also Wamai. Those three have that gun as a secondary. I'd strongly suggest using that gun because it's really, really helpful. I usually use it for Maestro because Maestro, if you use Maestro as an operator, his recoil is basically nothing. It's perfect. And you know the recoil I said earlier, guys? That's actually pretty good for Buck and Twitch. Because Buck and Twitch, their recoil goes up at a certain speed, and it goes stopping if you like hold the controller like almost all the way down. Hold it, at least the right analog stick, hold it in the middle of the screen, and it will control the recoil perfectly. Like when I was using IQ, aiming at that spot. Some of these Valkyrie cameras I was placing quick for nothing because I was running out of time. But here's one that's pretty important. Sometimes it doesn't work, but here and there it could work. That Valkyrie camera spot, strongly suggested. Coconut Bra is the one who created that Valkyrie camera spot. I suggest you guys watch his channel. He's actually pretty cool. And sometimes the strat doesn't work. See how he was repelling? If there was a door on the left, which there is, you could run out. Well, you don't have to run out. You could sit there, and when you hear them repelling, you look around for the rope. And if you see a rope, you aim there, and you could easily get their head without them, like, noticing you, because no one drones out really there. And here's another example of recoil control, and you should always have map knowledge. Map knowledge is very important, because if you were to walk somewhere, you'd probably expect someone else to go there too. There's a lot of people that go in this spot, and it's smart to pre-fire it like this. If you pre-fire things like that, you'll know exactly where they're at. Sometimes it's kind of like based on luck. And this is recoil control. If you're always trying to like pre-fire something, pre-fire on the right and the left if you're on a window or any door, so you make sure there's less than one enemy, or more than one enemy, I meant. If there's more than one enemy, that's a free kill. And these are just bonus clips for fun. Like, I already got the shotgun kill on Goyo, and this one's, I don't know, it's just weird. Leaning like this can give you more of an advantage because you don't have, there's less of a chance for you to get headshotted. And these people, this is casual, so like, yeah, a lot of people play weird in casual sometimes. Some people are sweaty, some people are just not trying to win. But yeah, if you're trying to do all this stuff right now, I'd suggest doing a terrorist hunt first. But then again, no, I'd pick casual because that's the closest thing you'll see to rank. Or you should do what's called a custom game with your friends. But casual would be way better because you play on people your level and all that, and you'll verse people that are based on how you play. If you do something like that, then you'd have more of a chance to like predict where enemies would come from and see how the game is through all out. Like map knowledge is mainly from casual or quick match. You could also use alibis. If you throw your alibi out, then wait, you could get a free kill. And that's the end of the video.